Hi, it's Silva, it's me, hello. How's it going? I hope that these 2 weeks have been good for you. Uh, yeah, it's been a while. The thing in the thumbnail is, yeah, both things are here. Uh, I'll get to that thing in a second. Um, yeah, just first and foremost, I hope that you are doing okay. Sorry if the noise of the fan is affecting the audio quality. Yeah, I'm not going to add any music, so it should be fine since the computer's microphone is pretty okay. It's not. It's decent, like for what it is. It's the webcam microphone, so microphone. Yeah, microphone. Microphone. So yeah. Um, yeah. The last week I just couldn't really come on here because it was hot and I wasn't feeling great. And I really, I mean, I I am I believe that just putting on this air that everything is okay and all that is not good. I know that there are studies that show that, like, people online who are too earnest and not polished, so to speak, if that makes sense. If they pick up an audience, that audience fades after a while, and yeah, that makes sense because you start feeling bored, I suppose, of hearing about someone's life, I guess. I mean, everyone has their own life and their own problems, so why the hell would you need to keep up with someone else's boring life and boring problems and stuff like that, you know? It was one of the things that when I started like vlogging more consistently, words are not making sense. One of the things that I worried about was that someone would look at me and see just how weird I look, and yeah, it would become a spectacle of sorts. I don't know. People are mean online, and yeah, I've not had to deal with strange behavior on here, like just kind of iffy, if that makes sense. I'm saying if that makes sense. It's yeah. In this case, it's literal. It's not just an expression. It is an expression, but in this case, it's because I really am not sure if I'm making a lot of sense. And my memory is kind of ping ponging, and my memory and my brain, and yeah, medication doesn't do miracles, does it? No, it does not. But yeah, I didn't have to deal with that. Just some people being strange, not bad or anything, just strange, which is the usual for the internet, I think. And I was kind of worried since I look like this, and yeah, it's very easy to pick on someone, yeah, who isn't like, you know, conventional. So, well, that was a bad angle. I'm at the desk. I moved to the desk because I finally tidied up my wardrobe. Don't know if I said that in any previous vlog, but I did. So, for that one. And yeah, there were clothes on the chair, so I tidied everything up. So now I moved to the desk, even though it's not very comfortable. I just because I have very strange sitting habits. I swear that the least damaging is sitting with my legs crossed. Believe it or not, it is. Regardless of any position that I might be in, I will just slouch. That's a thing because of scoliosis, the bane of this generation. But when I'm sitting with my legs crossed or something, it's less bad because it's not, you know, all wonky. You know? Does that make sense? But when I'm sitting on a chair, the tendency is to like cross my legs, just be like lean into the damage, basically, to make it hurt less. Yeah, that's a tangent. It's a vlog. We used to that by now, aren't we? Yeah. And yesterday I had a run-in with someone in the comments of a video, because of a just random comment that I made, and I just said I am calm. The person sent me a block of texts, and I sent one back, and I said I am calm, because they were going, oh, you just have to return when you not stressed and calm and you're intellectual, blah blah blah. And I was like, I'm completely calm. That's why I was trying to just brush you off, because I knew this wouldn't get anywhere, and I was right, obviously, because of the context of what it was. And that's a lot of words for calm, and I was just like, yeah, I speak a lot even when I am calm, and we're done here. And they didn't reply again, so I think they got the message. Maybe they visited this page and realized that I'm not just someone with a Google account who comments on videos, and that I actually put my face out here for good or for bad and actually speak. So yeah, it's easily proved that I yap a lot even when I am calm. Like right now I'm not angry or anything. Generalized anxiety is a thing. Yeah, maybe you can hear Frankie, my canary bird. Um, but it doesn't mean that you have to be on edge, like, all the time. It's just that we get easily triggered and anxious over nothing. Like, just going outside makes me anxious and stuff. It's yeah, it's generalized anxiety, you know. Yeah, anything makes me anxious. But when I'm here and the door is locked, especially when the door is locked, it's fine. This makes me sound like a shut-in. I kind of am, if I'm being completely honest. But I try my best to go outside and, you know, touch grass. Which is not very hard since I live in the rural countryside, mountains, middle of nowhere. I not only touch the grass, I plant things and I pick things from plants, like harvest. And that's the reason probably why I like the hayloft and the yard so much. It's because it's deep into the yard. I've done a drawing of it at one point to explain the layout of this yard. It's detached from the house. The house doesn't have a garden or anything. It just has the greenhouse, which is behind that window that you see there. That window doesn't lead to the outside. It leads to a greenhouse in the middle of the house. The yard is a piece of land that is nearby, like it's 2 minutes away. Maybe less, if you're running. And it's long. It's I wouldn't say it's narrow. It's just long. It's a lot longer than it's narrow. It's a rectangle, basically. It's a rectangle. And at the front, that's where we plant things. Not at the very, very front, but in the middle. That's where we plant things. And there is a tree in the middle. And there's a water well. And after the water well, that's where we plant things. Back in the day, it was planted from front to back, but nowadays it's just the middle. Yeah, because it's expensive and there's not a lot of time to do, farming and that kind of thing. So the front is empty, basically. It used to have a plum tree, but that was cut down. And the only thing in there right now, there's one rose bush and one green bush, like yellowish green bush. Nothing else. They don't really, don't plant anything else. And I just help with planting and harvesting and stuff, and watering as well, which is extremely necessary in the summer. In the winter, there are some plants that survive. Right now, Yeah, in the winter there's not a lot of harvesting going on, or planting. Like the last thing to be picked are pumpkins. Like from the things that are planted on the ground, not the trees. The trees have their own system. uh, like plums and peaches. Peaches. Okay, peaches. Pardon. Those are picked in the summer, but avocados are picked in December, January, February. March. That's stretching it, but yeah, until March, give or take. From late December to March. I don't know exactly why. I've never really studied avocados in depth, but yeah. This is the northern hemisphere, in case that's any hint of why the cycle is like that. But yeah, avocados are from that season. Oranges also January. Lemons as well. I think January, February. I'm not entirely sure. I would have to look it up, but I don't feel like doing that, just in case this decides to shut down or something. And I don't want to have to edit. My neighbor is yelling for the cats. Oh my god. And Frankie is very jolly. Oh my god, man, shut up. Sometimes he comes back completely wasted and does this in the middle of the night. I'm not sure if the microphone was able to pick up the sound, but it's very jarring in the middle of the night to hear someone just start yelling. And yeah, it not making any sense. Yeah. I have not opened the latest link that I saw when I clicked the notifications. But I will. I'm sorry I didn't, but I will. Thank you for the links also. I saved the film thing. I hope that YouTube doesn't take it down. Yeah, there are a couple of things that I want to watch, but somehow I just yeah, can't bring myself to that. I'm sorry, the vibes are not the best. But yeah, there's the one animated film that everyone was talking about, the K-pop Demon Hunters, which seemed to have nice animation. There was a lot of hype around it. I don't know if it's still being hyped, or if they've moved from that to something else. Since the hype trains are so fickle, might as well be tank engines. They just shovel some coal into the engine. It chugs for a bit and then stops, and it's forgotten. And then they build another railroad and put another tank engine there and do the same thing and repeat. um, oh my god, I heard the gate. There's gonna be noise. Okay, no noise yet. So, yeah, as we can see, I'm completely calm. I was yapping and rambling, and it's been 21 minutes, and I haven't said anything relevant. When do I? So I posted a short video of me painting this. It looks similar to something else pattern that I did at one point. But it's not the same. I can promise that it's not the same. I can show it right now. Let me pause. Here we are. This is the other one. You see, two different things. They just have the same colors. This was made with oil pastels. Yeah. I think the premise is the same. It's meant to be a beginner friendly tutorial thing. And then, well, this was my second attempt at watercolors. It looks really bad. It's bad. I was using a reference picture to try to draw these poppies. I'm not sure if it's clear what the hell this is supposed to be. But I was just winging it, and yeah, it failed. It was so I've been getting crafty since I want to do a crochet thing, another mug cozy. But one that has the strawberry pattern, and I want to put it on this mug. Why? Because I don't have a story. Yeah, I don't have a story. I mean, I have stories, like stories in general, but none that is from the repertoire. Like this the plan to try and find the location in the mountains where my grandma is from is still up, but I just have to have some proper insight as to where exactly the house was, because they can't decide. Like my mom says, it was down from the church, the chapel. It was a chapel. I found that information. That's a valuable information, because that way I can rule out that chapel as a source of information, because apparently they don't officiate marriages in there or anything, so I would have to go to the actual church, which is a bit removed, but it's closer to where the train slash bus stop is, so I could go there and try to get some information from that place. Yeah. It sucks. Super sucks. Mega sucks. Alright, so I got this. It's one of those like viral moon, floating moon lamps, but it's made of plastic, this one, and it's got that, you know, it goes from many colors. Yeah. And the batteries are already dying after being used for 3 days or something. I just kept it as decoration. It's back to earth, because some of the colors are just they just don't show. And that's where the thing I was showing at first comes. This is my attempt at making one. Okay, it fits. That's good. This was, of course, made with paper, glue, and water, and there's a balloon right here. And I hate balloons, but I will try to make this as okay. I'm cutting it right now. Okay. That was goofy. Well, and it came right off. Okay, that's good. That's nice. That's nice. Didn't pop. Didn't pop. Yeah, sorry about the hair situation. It's been falling off a lot more lately. Which is, yeah, it's kind of whatever. Okay, we just did a little hole. We don't need a big hole. I just wanted it to be a bit neat. Can we get half of that? No? Yes, maybe? Okay. Alright. Okay. I will confess though that I was kind of unsure about this attempt, because I added a lot of water to the glue, so it took 3 days to completely dry, which is, yeah, it's completely dry now. Let's take you aside, and now what we're gonna do is this. Yeah, I was losing faith. I thought, oh gosh, I was losing faith because I'm an idiot and have no patience, which is something that, as I started looking more into watercolors and watercolor painting, yeah, the first thing that they say is that you need to be patient, and I guess my time to be patient has come. Okay, go on in. Go on in. Go on in. Go on in. Okay, let's see. Okay. Let's see. We're gonna do it in real time, aren't we? Where is it? Okay. Ooh! Oh, look! Oh my god! Oh, it looks nice! Oh my god, it looks nice! It looks nice! I was kind of worried that the lights would, you know, because they would stick to one end, they would not look as nice, but yeah, it does look, it looks nice. It looks nice. Hey, look, it looks nice. I probably have to move it to this side if I want to be able to use it. Okay, there you going down. That's for you. Okay, I need to change the mouse. Going from the back. Sorry. With half an hour in, and yeah. Oh, look at that! Oh my god! Oh yes! It looks nice! It looks nice! It looks nice! Oh, it looks nice! Oh. Yeah! So, if you want one of those, the floating moon lamps, definitely try DIYing one. It's easy. You just have to get a balloon, white glue, and water. Yeah, and be patient. And from what I saw, after I was like, oh my god, maybe I messed up. If you want a thicker paste, you have to mix like 1 water and glue. If you want thin paste, you mix like 2 parts water and 1 part glue, enough to be able to cover the whole thing. And yeah, it needs a couple of layers, and it should be like tissue paper, since it's easier to stick and soaks the water easier. Yeah, that worked. Yeah, that worked. That definitely worked. It worked. See, look, it worked. And you saw what I did. It was inside. It was a balloon, and I just cut it and pulled it out. It came right out, and one of the little balls is coming out. Okay, I know. You want to come up, but you're not allowed. Okay. Oh gosh. You're not allowed. Stay in there. That's why we didn't make the hole bigger. Okay. Oh my god. Stay in there. Yeah. Well, that was a positive note to end this in. Yeah, and it's definitely cheaper than buying one from somewhere. So, yeah. The base, the base was the one that came with the little plastic one, but it's also very easy to make one. popsicle sticks, even with cardboard, just making the shape and gluing it and stuff and making the base. Yeah. So cool. Yeah, and if you listen until now, thanks. I appreciate it. This was a bit of a light-hearted one. Light moon. Light moon. And sorry I don't have a story. Yeah, I'm still stressed about money and stuff, because it's impossible to get a job. And they're only paying me in September. If all goes well. And yeah, well, but moon lamp definitely works. DIY, easy DIY project. You just have to be patient and let it dry. But yeah, thank you very much. Please be well. I hope you're doing well. And that life is treating you well. Just be well. In my stead. Okay? Things are tough, but it is what it is. I just hope that you're all well. So, yeah, thanks for being here. I will be trying to return, and that's a threat. Bye bye.